Hey guys, Rhinox Energy here. We're back with another video, and today we're taking a look at our AC unit. And if you've ever heard that sound before, that is what we call an inrush current. This is what happens, that you'll hear a deep thud when your compressor kicks on, the moment your lights flicker, and sometimes your solar inverter screams in agony. On a unit this size, this is often enough to trip breakers or shut down an off-grid system entirely, but today we're fixing that. We're installing the Micro-Air SoftStart to take this unit from a violent surge to a smooth, quiet startup. If you're looking for true energy independence, this is a non-negotiable, because eventually what will happen is you will be trying to run a different device, i.e. a dryer or an oven, and then this inrush current kicks on and it'll send your inverter into a full shutdown mode. Now, to get started, I did go ahead and take the panel off of the AC unit. This was fairly easy, just about 2 screws to get around everything. As I started to fit the Micro-Air Easy Start into the AC unit, it wasn't much room, but I did figure out how to get it all in there with the wires and everything like that. So as I always say in these videos, I am not an electrician. I know I always say that. I'm just a guy who's trying to save energy. I will save money on this energy bill, but first and foremost, I am not an electrician. But with that being said, putting this together was fairly easy. There's about 4 cords or 4 wires that you're gonna actually have to maybe clip or do some alterations to. 2 of them you don't actually even have to cut or do anything with, to be honest. There's a blue one and an orange one. You're gonna put that on the compressor. You're gonna put the other one on the actual circuit inside of the AC unit. But other than that, it was fairly simple. I did have to split one wire and connect it to the brown wire, and then actually you do need a what they would call a fork or a ring terminal for one of them to splice it into the breaker. But that was about it. And as we always do, safety first. So we had the breaker turned off, so we flipped the breaker back on, and then we went to the app that I use to basically turn on my AC unit, and we started to and one thing I didn't actually notice is it doesn't give the Micro-Air any power until you actually turn on the AC unit. So we went ahead and did that, and as you can hear, this is the very first startup with the Micro-Air installed. You'll see the fans blowing there. So with the initial data, it shows that it last started at 47 amps. To put this into perspective, I charge my Jeep at around 24 to 30 amps, and the EG4 12K PV can only output 80 amps at one time. So that would actually cause my inverter to actually shut down or give a warning, or worse, over time it may just stop working completely, which is never a good thing. So installing this did give me a lot of data to use. So one thing I did notice that's great about this AC unit, if you look at the live current data, it's only doing 10 amps. It's hovering around 10 amps. So that gave me a lot of confidence to be able to run the AC unit for a long period of time, because I usually charge my Jeep for about maybe 2 to 4 hours straight at either 16 amps, or I can go higher to 24 amps. So that was very reassuring to me. So now we fast forward a couple days. I would say it's been about 3 days since I've last installed the Micro-Air, and just looking at the data right now, the peak start is around about 27 amps with that live current amperage at 10, hovering around 10, 9. I've seen it go down and go up to about 11, 9, somewhere around there. But as you can see with the Micro-Air Easy Start, we've shaved off about 20 amps just from starting the machine. I haven't had any issues out of the machine so far. I've been running it just at 70 each day, just at a normal rate, where you would keep your house at a cool temperature. So I haven't had any issues so far. I do have an electrician coming in the very near future to switch over the AC to my solar inverter. I did get scared today and I chose not to do it myself. And as an adult, I think that's okay. I am not an electrician. I'm just a guy who's trying to save money on his electric bill. So I like to keep that into perspective to keep myself safe. So with that being said, I think this has been great. We saved 20 amps just by switching over to the Easy Start from Micro-Air. I'm happy with the purchase. It was about $330 to get this device, but keep in mind, since I did install it myself, it is working properly. I have everything sealed back up on the unit. We did save that install cost, which probably would have been another $100 to $200 just to have an electrician come out and actually install it. So we did save that, and I'm really happy with that. But until that is all for this video, until the next one, we hit another major milestone. On the next video, we will have the AC unit working and running off of our sub panel. Can't wait. See you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.